what's up, guys? Okay, so we're gonna do technical analysis on vigors. Okay, so when we look at the 4-hour chart right here, this is the 200 EMA, the yellow is the 50 EMA, and the red is the 20 EMA. So we can see right here a huge downtrend, absolutely huge, total reset for the economy. So I've drawn some support and resistance lines. As you can see, this is our biggest support right here, the 0.0043 range. Okay, so this is where we have the most support out of basically the last month. Okay, so the resistance we are facing, which is the big resistance right here, let's just put this right there. We have big resistance at the 1 cent mark, like really big. When we go up to the 1 cent mark, everybody sells. Okay, and that is obviously explainable because it's the 1 cent mark. It's like a, it's the point where people will put their take profits because it's a round number. That's just how a lot of people do it. Okay, so at 1 cent we have some big resistance. Okay, it's going to be really hard to break that 1 cent mark. So another big resistance we have is at that 0.006 mark right here. For a few days we struggled to break through that and we got rejected at the end. But even though we got rejected each time at the 0.006, like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, we still have support at the 0.004 mark. Okay, so each time we get rejected at 1 cent, we come down, consolidate down, and we rebound from the 0.004, go up, go down. Here we rebound at 0.006 because, as you can see, and later the support actually got resistance. So this became our little support for a few days. This was our support. As you can see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rebounds right there in the 4-hour chart, and then that support basically just became resistance when we broke that support. And let's just make it like that. Okay, so this was support when we went from 1 cent 2 times, and then we broke that support and it became resistance right here. So we broke through the support and now it became resistance, and we were bouncing on the initial support of 0.004. Okay, so this is basically what we did for a few days straight on. We just did this, and then basically we tried for the support again, we couldn't hold up, and we dropped really far. We dropped a lot. Like this was let's see how much drop this was, 50% drop, just because we broke the support. So we broke that 50% drop, and then this is now the new support I want to talk about. We have a new support at 0.0018. Okay, so this is our new support that we basically created for around a week. We had the support, so we dropped down, got some good support at the 0.0018, bounced up, got rejected at the support level, at this resistance level that was support, but it's now resistance. Totally got rejected there. Went back down to the support level, kind of. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Wait, there we go. Then we bounced on the support for about 3-4 days, and then we just had this huge dip of around, if you look how much percent as well, 36%. So we bounced on the support level and then we broke. So remember, now this support that we had, this is now resistance now, because this is now our big thing that we got to break if we want to go up again. Okay, so then we bounced down, and now we got the support that we're making right here. So this is our big resistance we're facing at the moment. Okay, and the volume went down a lot. Like the volume for today was 19k. A week ago it was, you can see, 150k, 80k, 100k, 200k, 90k, 40k. So today we're at a really low for the volume, and to be honest, we're not that far from just hitting 0. It's not that. Yeah, as you can see right there, we only need a 80% drop, then we're basically worthless. So this is a total economy reset. Totally. I don't know what that's gonna do for the VIS price, really, if I want to be honest. So, but what I'm hoping that would happen is the following. So, what I would hope to happen is that we have this new support right here. Okay, we only have like 1 day on this, 2-3 days. So it's looking like this could be our new support. Okay, so what could happen, or what I hope will happen, is that we go sideways like this. Okay, we go sideways between the support and resistance. What we don't want to see is a red candle close under the support and then a retouch and then down, because that would be bad. Okay, that would probably mean that we tried to go through this resistance, which was support, and we went down. So anyway, what I hope happens is that we go sideways for even up to weeks maybe, but I don't think it's going to be that long. I think it's going to be a few days sideways, and then hopefully, okay, we go to this resistance, we break through the resistance, we rebound at the support. Now remember, there's another new support, and then hopefully we bounce up, test this resistance right here, probably going to get rejected, going to go sideways in between these two resistance right here. Let's just, to make it easier to understand, let's just take this up a little bit. Just take that there, let's just take this over here. Okay, so now you guys can see. So hopefully this is what we hope happens. Okay, we hope we sideways, break through, rebound, sideways, try, rebound, sideways a few days, and then hopefully we break through this, and then we go sideways between this, and then hopefully we break between that, and then we can try and get to that 1 cent mark, which we are hoping to get by. Okay, so there, as you can see, this is the 1 cent mark. We want to get here in the next few months / weeks. We will see what happens. So this is what I hope to see. This is what I want to see. Okay, I want to see sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways, up. And if this can happen, that would be really organic, because the thing is, people need to stop selling VIS. Okay, people are selling VIS. People are panicking right now. People are thinking that this is the end of Pegaxy. People are thinking this is a rug pull. People are thinking that the developers are going to leave this game. Guys, the developers are not going to leave this game, most likely. That is, if everybody keeps selling, they probably are. So stop selling. Maybe if you stop selling, they won't leave the game. Okay, so what we should hope to happen is that people stop selling. Actually, people provide in the liquidity pool. I'll talk about that in a second. And then we should hope for a new investors coming in, and then the initial investors stop selling, and we should hope to then break all the resistance. And then what can happen is we can actually go back up to this 1 cent mark, and once we're at the 1 cent mark, it could go really well. When we come to this 1 cent mark, we could go really far up, and that's what we hope would happen. So yeah, the liquidity pool at the moment, nobody's really putting money into the liquidity pool, which is not good. The liquidity pool is really low at the moment. If we actually look at let's look at how many orders there are. So the last order we actually had right here was right now. Okay, so we still have orders at the moment. It's weird because the volume's not that much, but we still have orders every single minute. Thing is, it's really not that much. The price, yeah, look at this. Price USD is basically nothing. I don't think this is not true. Yeah, total Ethereum, we should look at this. So this guy sold a bunch. This guy sold 1 million VIS. This is the thing we don't want to see. Okay, we don't want to see this happening. We don't want to see somebody selling 1 million VIS. That's just so bad. Like, if people keep doing this, we're just gonna go to zero. Honestly, people should stop standing like this. Let's look at some other big whales that we can see. Like, this is 1,000. I don't even know why you're selling VIS. If you're selling 1,000 VIS, honestly, you're just making the price go down with basically nothing. So yeah, that 1 million one guy, yeah, that guy put a lot of VIS in. So anyway, thing is, people need to stop selling. This was just a total reset for the economy. We really should hope that this doesn't affect that much and we don't drop to zero, and we should hope that the liquidity pool goes a little bit higher. So the total liquidity at the moment is 300,000, daily volume 1k, pool in the USDT is 152,000, pool VIS is 200 million. That's not a lot now. We only have 83k holders at the moment. I mean, okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to say actually for this video. We'll talk about the liquidity pool in another video. Go watch Shulbull's video if you haven't already. The guy has some good points he made in that video. I didn't watch the whole thing though. But go watch his video. You'll learn some stuff from him. I really like his videos. Okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Stop selling this and we'll probably bounce back up. And yeah, I don't think this is going to be a rug pull. If everybody just holds their VIS and stops selling and actually investing money, then the price will go up and we will get new investors. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah.